And one of the books in my library is Bank on Yourself, Why Every Woman Should Plan Financially to Be Single, Even If She's Not. And the author, Leslie McCormick of the Farwell Group, is with us this morning. So good morning, Leslie.
Good morning, Marilyn.
You mentioned to me that we were going to talk about cyber fraud. In fact, you sent me a sentence. You said, Marilyn, I'm going to talk. I was a victim of cyber fraud. Here's what saved me. So let's get right to it.
Sounds good. As advisors, an important part of what we do is risk management and educating clients about protecting themselves financially. And one of the big areas today that needs all of our attention is fraud and protecting yourself from financial loss arising from falling victim to a scam. Today, to help everyone listening, I'm going to humble myself and share with you how I recently was a victim of cyber fraud and what saved me.
Wow, I didn't know it was you.
It was me, Marilyn.
I hope it has a happy ending. Happy story.
Fortunately, it does.
Okay.
And hopefully, if you follow these tips, it's a couple of ways to help protect yourself as well.
Thank you. Please proceed.
Yeah, well, when I go on vacation, I have a fairly typical routine. I get up pretty early in the morning before everyone else is up. I enjoy my cup of coffee. I check my emails, respond to any that need responding to, read some news, and start the day. And, this past August when we were away, I was doing that routine and I decided to check my email one more time. And am I ever glad I did? There in my inbox was an email saying that something had changed with my online banking, a notification from the bank. And I thought, I haven't made any changes. So what did I do? I immediately got out my wallet, pulled out my bank card, turned it over, and called the phone number on the back. The number on the back of your card is the legitimate number for your financial institution. So as is normal, they went through kind of all of the recent transactions and everything was fine until they said, oh, and that $3,000 e-transfer you sent this morning.
Oh my goodness.
To which I said, no, I did not send a $3,000 e-transfer this morning. They blocked the transfer, sent me through to the fraud department, and we're talking about, what was going on. And the representative eventually stopped me and she said, I'm very sorry. I need to tell you, there's another representative on the phone with someone claiming to be you, demanding we release the e-transfer. And by the way, they answered your security question correctly.
My jaws dropped. What did you do?
Fortunately, I had called immediately. If I had waited even 10 minutes, that transfer would have been released. What else had I done? I'd called the number on the back of my card.
Okay.
One of the common ways that people can fall victim to fraud. And this is something that I'm still racking my brain. What was it? What email did I respond to that I shouldn't have? What phone call did I respond to that I shouldn't have for them to get my information? I'm still racking my brain trying to figure that out. But one of the common ways that fraudsters can get your information is through that phone call. Always that rushed voice of, there's been this transaction, we need to verify your banking information. And in the heat of the moment, you give it to them.
I'm thinking of my own email and a notice that I have, and I just don't open them figuring they're spam, but you really need to call and speak to your bank.
That's right.
Thank you, Leslie.
If you receive an email notification, never ever follow the link, right? Take out the card, whether it's your credit card, your banking card, take out the card, call the number on the back. Don't follow a link unless you're expecting it, right? With a phone call, thank you very much for letting me know. I'm going to call my bank immediately. Hang up, take out the card, call the number on the back. Remember, fraudsters play on your fear. Fear of tax authorities, fear for your family, fear of financial loss. They catch you in the middle of the night when only bad calls come. But anytime it has to do with money, call the legitimate number for that institution, whether that is a financial institution, government agency. Be smart, be alert, and you can reduce your risk of becoming a fraudster's next victim.
Leslie, I think that you've empowered us and you've given us solid information. Thank you very much. I'm sorry you had to suffer that fraud. I'm glad you saved yourself. Now we can save ourselves. Marilyn. Now, if someone wants to speak to you about your book, Bank on Yourself, Why Every Woman Should Plan Financially to Be Single Even If She's Not, or to get some of the documents that Darren's been talking about, how to pick a financial advisor, getting some solid information about our finances, how do we reach you?
You can give us a call at 416-863-7501.
416-863-7501. This interview will be posted by probably Tuesday. If you want to hear it again, I think it's good advice on my website, marilyns.ca. I guess it's time to wish you a Merry Christmas. I won't see you till January, but thank you because I think you've saved a lot of people aggravation and it was a great tip how to deal with fraud today.
Thank you, Marilyn.
Thank you. So now, if you want Leslie's book, it is available at my store as a Christmas gift idea, and I have signed copies. And now Dr. Betty Rosendahl is going to join us, and she's going to deal with Crohn's disease and colitis naturally. And then then Mr. T-Zone is going to join us, and he's got gift ideas that will help us be healthy and help people smile through the holidays. And I am Marilyn Weston, and you're definitely getting it straight from a woman's perspective right here on Zoomer Radio.